Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We are nearing the end, I think.
Is that we defend the honor of our ghost.
So let's see. Cold Steel, Hot Blood. When you're ready, go to the battleground. So we're still on Siege. I guess Siege is still going, I guess. Vengeance. Alright. Let's go to the battlefield, I guess. Excuse me, horse.
All right. Yeah.
Where is the battlefield? Pretty much right near Privy Slavitz. Ow. Okie dokie, artichoke. Oh, discovered a woodcutter's camp that I've never discovered before, apparently. It's really funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
These guys really need to do something about all that wood. Ouch.
Yeah.
I'm on just a little bit more.
Yeah.
Is this where we're holding them on the bridge?
Easy, mate. Not yet.
Only like 8 of us.
Easy. Easy.
Yeah, there's not a...
Hope. Hope. Just a little longer.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. They were expecting us. First troops to the bridge. Break through. Vanguard to the left. And the rest, come with me. We'll flank the bastards.
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Defend the ford. All right. Guy's got better armor than the rest of us. It's one down. One more. One down. Oh, we defended the ford. Help Sir Hanosh. Hey, Sir Divish is up here. One more down. What we got over here? That was easy.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Okay, well, hopefully not for too much longer. Wow, that was easy. Family values. All right. We got a hike. Put my sword away. How far is it? Oh my goodness. All right. It's a long walk. Might as well run. Hopefully I don't get there too early before everyone else does. Alright, I'm probably going to get there a long time before everyone else does at this rate. Alright, up this path. Are those bad guys? Good guys? Oh, bad guys. Right in the back. That was easy enough. Come on, man, up the hill. Guess it's right up here, isn't it? Yeah. Do. Oh, it's the house. Yep, stuck behind a bush. Should have went the other way. Let's see, we got... There we go. That's one more down. How many? Oh, we got a couple of them. Where's our men? There they are. There we go. Oh, we helped defend the trebuchet. Well, looks like we won.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Okay. So, we finished Cold Steel. Hot Blood. That was really, honestly, a very, very quick quest, but we started Family Values. So I think I have to go interrogate that guy. So let's go do it.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry. Just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
All right, let's do this.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it? Fuck you. You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them.
All right, so...
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
Okay.
What is he after? Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You! Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
I don't know if I'll get this one.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
You know what's really funny?
You better pray he will, for your own sake.
I actually want to skip this.
I won't waste any...
I don't need...
Why should he say...
Oh, I'm just skipping this for a minute because I'm going to like reload my save real quick.
Well, Divish,
I'm reloading the save. Unfortunately, I had to skip through all of that, but we're gonna go back. All right, so that's gonna finish that, but we are gonna reload our save. We are gonna do family values, quest started. See, now, the problem is I don't think I'm going to be able to do a whole lot, barring... I was trying to think if there was a way I could... Do I have any... No, I don't really have anything good. Really, there's not a whole lot of point. I thought... man. With that said, it's kind of sucks, because I wanted to see about getting all the stuff done, but you would really need a bard's token or something like that. I don't know if I can like take off my armor and perhaps appear more... I don't know. Like, I don't know what I can do. There's not a whole lot I can do from this perspective. There's not a lot of things I can wash, so in reality, I think I'm not going to be able to handle that without getting a speech potion, which I don't have. There's an achievement for not failing any of the speech checks, but your speech is really low in the armor and stuff that I have on now. Maybe it's just because my stuff's dirty. I don't know. Maybe I could stop by a camp and wash it off or something and make myself appear a bit more, a bit better. I don't know. We're gonna try. Let's see, what else do I have? Anything? Armor kits. At least all my armor stuff is good. Wait, does armor... Oh no, they're still dirty. I need to wash them off so I get a bit more. I'm actually kind of like really curious if there's like a water pot anywhere. Can I? No. Let's go to the other camp. Maybe there's a pot over there I can do. Can I wash tub? Nope, not from there. I can't. I can eat from the pot, so maybe that's just a wash tub that's not really a wash tub. Oh, wash yourself. Alright, that's not too bad. Now, wait. There's also the ability to get a charisma point. Maybe I should stop by town and admire the consolation cross. Because if I do that, I'll get a point. Guys, go up the hill. What's your problem? How far away am I from that consolation cross? Pretty far, but I'm going to try anyway. Hey, are those my guys? Where are they even going? Guys, where are you going? No idea what they're doing. That's all right. We're going a long way out of our way in order to try to get this. Where's the bathhouse at? I think the bathhouse is somewhere right in here. There we go. Do I have the buff now? Washed fragrance, flower power, padding, serrated edge. All right. Nope, not that pot. Well, I've done about all I can do in order to get all the best buffs. I got the flower power, I got the fresh pot, or freshly washed. So if I have any buffs, it's gonna be from those. I wish I had an Amore potion or something like that, but I didn't think about bringing one. I mean, who really would, to be honest? But you guys are really messing with all my clean armor. Do I have... Alright, good. I do have my freshly laundered. Thought you guys would have been done with all this by now. But they weren't. Easy enough? All right. We'll skip this part because we've already seen this one.
What about exchange?
And we'll go talk to the guy and see if I can pass the... All right.
Start talk. God bless you.
I won't.
Take care now. Ah, Henry. Just the man I'd rather hang. You You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Well, now, Eric.
Let's...
Fuck. You need to change.
Oh, now I'm better.
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
Alright, let's...
How did you meet him?
He killed my parents.
What? Toth killed your parents?
You could never understand. They were weak. Istvan's strong. He took better care of me than any father.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Well, I got the achievement.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
I just had to wash my
Listen to me.
clothes.
Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Well, we managed it.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighborly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance.
Do you take me for a fucking fool?
Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
What is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Well. An oath is an oath. So what do we have to do here? Talk to Sir Divish once you're ready. Wow. I don't know. We're really near the end of this, guys. I mean, that's it. Oath and vengeance. I think there's like an epilogue too, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's find this out. We're down to pretty much the last bit, so all right, let's do this. Where is Sir Divish? Oh my god, why is he all the way down there now? What's this guy doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have any other thing to do, really, so it's just a matter of let's pull the trigger. There's nothing else left to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Divish, what in the world are you doing over here, man? What is going on?
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg.
Where's your armor?
And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'd be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Oh, he doesn't like me.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Take care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can't go that way. That won't end well. I don't know what Sir Divish is just doing over there in the field. Just hanging out, I guess. This guy's being all stealthy. Okay.
Load the trebuchet.
Are they doing it? I have no idea if they're actually doing it or not, but we'll find out. Notifications. There we go. Is this going to be a long process, Sir Robard, or do I help them? Like, I'm really confused. I'm just waiting a very long time, apparently. Can I help by picking up a boulder or something? Okay. How's it going? I guess might as well talk to you. Good day to you.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time. God be with you.
Okay. Is it loaded there, sir? Is this gonna take another 20 minutes? Should I come back later? Oh. Can I pull the lever? No. Ready? Pull lever. Okay. Did I at least hit it? Well, definitely hit it. Now it's like talk to Sir Robard wherever he walked off to. Oh, only up here.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. See you later.
Wait until the 2-day bombardment is finished. Well, I guess I'll head up to Privy Slavitz, I guess. 2-day bombardment. I don't know what else there is left to do. Hey, pig. What, did it already finish? No. Talk to Captain Robard. All right. Where's Captain Robard? They're all right there. I don't have anything else left to do. We're all up here attacking Talmberg. Okay, well. Let's see, do I have anything worth selling? I don't think I do, but I'll check.
God be with you.
Lots of arrows. Oh. Don't really have anything. Thought I did. Must be on my horse. Don't care. Alright, let's head back to Townburg. I don't even remember why I went that far. It wasn't really a whole reason. All right. Okay. Where's he at? You guys seem pretty calm.
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Ishvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sir Eivor. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing, just let me know where you find them and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt in the process.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Looks like all we really have to do is find the camps.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. But we'll give it a peek here. I wasn't sure what that was. I think that was the trebuchet crashing. I, on the other hand, feel like a little bit of fighting. Unless there's a ton of them. Find the eastern encampment. There's no one here. Maybe I killed them all off already. There's no one there. All right, let's set up to the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know where these other camps are going to be, but the last one, there was even no one there, so it's kind of like... Oh, that's the herbalist woman. Do.
Yeah.
I don't even see anyone.
Yeah.
Maybe over here? Nope. Still don't see anyone.
Yeah.
How big is this area? Oh, it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't tell if that's someone over there or not. Thought I saw someone move, but not entirely sure. No, it's a pit or something. Well, there's a few guys here on this one at least. I mean, not many.
It's not that. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hey! Christ!
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna take your mace. Ooh, and your armor's kit. Thank you so much. Stabby. Nothing like a Type 17 blade. Anything good? Not really. Needle? I'll take needle. Alright, anyone else still sitting here, or was that everybody? Ooh, very hard lockpick, huh? Nothing good. Bludgeon. Alright. Well, there were only 2 of them here. They're dead now. Alright, let's find that last camp. Last camp is down that way. Alright. The other one didn't even have anybody in it, so I don't even know what...
What was that noise?
What, have we?
Oh, you're the other one, huh? Goodbye. Alright, maybe there was 1 or 2 more, but they're dead now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next one should be across the river.
Yeah.
This one shouldn't be as big. You think I'd be able to see him from here? Now my horse is stuck. Sorry, horse. Interesting site. It's just a campsite. Alright, Alright, let's head a bit more this direction. Up this path. See what I can see besides a deer. I would say this would be it. I don't see anyone else, though. So... okay. It's really weird how there's, like, no one there. Ah, well, we're gonna stop. There was... a couple foes.
Come here, Lily Lover! Is that the best you can do? You should have fucked
Good job, guy. I'm glad I stopped. The camp was a bit further out than what I was expecting. Ooh, marigold. I like it. What do we got here? Is this the sword I don't have? Burger's sword. I feel like I already have it. Good job, guys. Good job. See, actually, they might have just been guards in a camp, not... yeah. I got other stuff to do. I gotta go tell Robard about all this. We gotta finish this up. I do like the little palisade spike things. Alright, let's tell Robard. Hey, Sir Divish, nice to see you back here.
I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon.
Alright, well then I'll wait, I guess. Siege is done, though. Which means we just have to wait for the bombardment to finish. So I guess I'll sleep and save. I don't know what else to do. We can at least sleep for this length of time. Get some food in the morning. And go from there. Try to figure out what all we have left. Like I said, I don't think we have a whole lot left after this. We're near the end. Alright. We're up. Wash ourselves. Wonder how much of can't. I think we just need to wait. We'll skip a whole day. That should be the 2 days, and then we'll be prepared to attack, I think. Mm-hmm. This should be the 2 days. All right. Where's Robod? Because we should be at the 2-day mark.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarded?
Oh my goodness, how much longer? I don't remember when we started, so that might have had something to do with it. Are we done yet?
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
All right. When do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on 2 fronts. The North Gate and the West Wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keyser claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whoresons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This van must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Goodbye.
Here we go. Time to take this castle. Okay. I guess we're going up the walls. Attack. Nice. Objective. Very well clear. Understood. Oh, we're getting shot. I was like, why are my men just falling? Can I get up that ladder? Up we go, up we go. Really hope they don't push me down. A little worried about how many men are up here, not gonna lie. Oh, it's a lot. All right. Now we're moving. Oh. This guy looks like a pain. He was a pain, not anymore. Okay. Keep going, guys.
We've got them! And now from the south! We'll charge them from the rear!
There's another one down. That one was easy. Go, men. We're running out of men, though. Shouldn't we just open that? Guess we don't have to. It's already open. That's right. There we go. My defense level went up.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish,
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Yeah.
Ride with Sir Hans to meet your father.
Sneaking into Brannick all on your own? Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
He's a noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Radzig will be there.
I hope so. It's a shame I'm not getting my sword back, though.
This is quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
All right, Sir Hans. You grow on me.
What should I say to him?
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive. What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
As you say, how far is this? Oh, Skalitz is a distance, but then we're gonna head off, so we're probably gonna take this road. Okay. Oh. They didn't make us go the whole way.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
Those are really loud hoof prints.
Glad to see Ishvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too, and now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
You all right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
Yeah. Awkward.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
Oh, ouch.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I guess his mom didn't do
So
anything
little
wrong.
about his past.
Well,
He told you nothing.
at least she wasn't married, I should say.
Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I just realized my horse's, I don't know what it would be, capsaicin or something like that. Oh, it's over. Has hummingbirds on it. Never realized that. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Man, it's been like 4 years and I finally finished Kingdom Come Deliverance, and now the second one is out. Oh, it's such a good game. Such a good game. It's so strange because I spent so much time playing Kingdom Come Deliverance because so much of it was just running around the world, picking stuff up. I mean, I got the 10,000 herb achievement, which is strange enough as it is. Can I skip the... It looks like I can. All right, there is a... Oh, wait, there's a little epilogue type thing. I did get the 10,000 herbs achievements. That tells you how many flowers I picked.
You're doing well, son.
I don't know why the text is different.
Come now.
Something weird happened there.
You know whose side you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
Hmm.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
Don't go. No.
Oh, what's going on?
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzik wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
I'm in a private area. This is my room, I think. I will say the random bug of seeing the text from the Johanka quest was a bit annoying, but Epilogue. All right, so the epilogue. Go to the upper room. All right. What am I wearing? Am I actually wearing my armor? Oh, good, I am. Go to the upper castle during the day to meet... Which is the upper castle? Oh, wow, that's a distance. All right. Why am I sleeping? Well, I guess Sir Radzik was... Are you serious? Stop, I need to search you?
What's with you?
Are you serious, man?
What? Such are my orders.
Dude.
As you wish.
Nothing.
I mean, come on. It's the end of the game and they're up there going, I need to search you. I mean, come on now. What's going on here? Oh my goodness, that was funny. I need to search you. Oh my goodness. All right, time to finish this up. But yeah, it's been like 4 years since I started this on this channel. It was always such a good game, but I always got so lost in the just doing all the side quests because I finished like all the side quests. I think I failed 10 quests in total out of like the 100 or so that are in the game. Only a couple of them were like story quests. I think some of the side quests, like the activities, failed once I passed a point in the story. That's why the number I think got inflated. I only remember a handful of quests, maybe less than 5 that I failed. I failed Hare Hunt and the Waldensians quest. Those are the 2 that stare out to me. But it's all right.
How? Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope
You're
right.
really dirty there, Sir Hans.
Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Gapen.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's
Right.
true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghof is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses.
Maybe.
I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
Okay. With what?
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghof know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is? I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Lovely.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Bergov at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir. True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Bergov would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen. And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Okay, so he's gonna pack. Is that like the end of the story?
I expect it would be better.
Talk to your father. All right.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
I guess so.
I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land.
I
It's
kinda
3
look it
days
up.
ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Let's. Yeah, might as well do
I'm
these.
getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him. But he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Okay.
Who is this Prokop that Job spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate. But after Sigismund abducted Wenceslas, Prokop fomented a revolt against him, and Sigismund had him captured. Politics. Make of it what you will. I, for one, can't make head or tail of it most of the time.
League of
The
Lords.
League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radetz, and others. They're unhappy with the way their influence declined after Wenceslas surrounded himself with the lesser orders of nobility. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined forces with Sigismund and done it again. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way, so they may well be thinking twice. We'll see what Berghoff has to say.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
So who's this
Rupert of the
Rupert?
Palatinate? That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince Elector?
The Prince Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title for himself with the help of 3 other Prince Electors, even though Wenceslas had already been appointed. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. Now he's doing his utmost to get Wenceslas to acknowledge him, but so far without success. So, now we have 2 kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while, but now he's switched allegiance. He seems to do that quite a lot.
Okay. Seems like the whole family does, though.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Sir John sits on Jobst's council. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very useful.
All right, well, I guess that's it.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush, and good luck, son.
Okay.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Still didn't wash your
Now,
face.
remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
All right, well. I wonder if there's... Congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. You can still embark on side quests and activities or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime after by riding off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
I'm going to do a quick save here with one of these. Mostly because I'm going to run off the edge, but I wanted the idea of being able to finish her if I had to come back for some achievement thing. I guess I could do that with something else, but let's ride off the edge of the map.
Hey!
We got to set this game off right.
Ugh.
Again, after 4 years, I think it is, of playing this game, finally have it done, and just in time. Well, actually, a little past time for the second one. So now I'll get to start that. Hopefully it doesn't take me 4 years to finish. Come on.
From people if you can't ride a horse, you moron.
Hey. Hey. Hey, come on. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Watch where you're going, you lout. You nearly killed me.
Are we going? Once.
So, can we set off now, Henry?
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse. The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting us eagerly.
Oh, I had to wait to talk to him. All right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's go. Watch me fall off the bridge and die right there. That'd have been funny. Which way are we heading? It says right off the map, but where? I'm actually really curious to see which way we're actually going to end up going. Or how long this ride will be. Watch it be like a 30-minute ride. Can we go at a faster speed, or is this literally the end here?
So, how is life as a highborn bastard?
I'm getting used to it.
What about Rodzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord.
I just ran over another person with my horse. It's not
What
good.
do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil.
I think maybe that's the
Wenceslas
way
a
we
martyr,
gotta go.
Those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again. But now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief. Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
Feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trust in your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
It is a
What do you think of Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster.
Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
This is a nice
know
little
anything
ending
about
to the
Prokop?
game.
Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Jobst.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
Fearsome.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel. And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest
Like
power
those
from a king
flowers.
who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
That's a pretty field. Now let's
and
see.
that Berghoff we're going to see. Do you know anything about him?
It does
I
look
haven't
like
heard
this
much
is where
good
we're
about
gonna.
him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him, and his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit. But the Lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council? Little wonder they're back at their old tricks.
Yeah, I guess if you do bad and get rewarded for it, doesn't much lesson to not do bad, I guess. Betray me once and you become a wealthier lord. Betray me twice, maybe a wealthier one still. Who knows? I don't remember this. I must have it. Oh, I guess it's just the two of us. Oh, yeah. Didn't you have men a little while ago? I don't see them anymore. I think they abandoned us. Ah, Neuhoff. Where pretty much we started this adventure with a murder. Really hope that guy up there doesn't try to, like, attack me. I mean, he might. Don't get me wrong. I'm not on the best terms in this area. They don't like me very much. It's almost as bad as when I walked inside Rate and the guard had to frisk me right away. Don't know what all that's about. Feel like he should have had a little bit of trepidation given I'm, you know, the bastard son of a noble king or a nobleman that lives there, but nope, still patting me down. Oh well, what are you gonna do? It is interesting that this is the road we ride out on. I've been down this road so many times. Always hit that end and went, can't go any further. It is cool how they just make you ride off the map, though, as like the final farewell to the game. Just a nice ending. But I think this is where we're going to call it an end. So I guess we'll see you guys in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Whoa.
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Quite. Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that whoreson who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!